Uncle Mo, Uncle Mo, Uncle Mo. Look, man. He's my guy. He's my main guy. Look, so Tottenham against Man City. There's still stuff to play for here. There's still stuff to play. Let me get my Chromebook. Let me get my Chromebook in there. Because look, so we're going back to the whole old school way of doing things right now. Okay, because we're going to go real. Okay, I'm in the lab. This is lab. We're actually in the Half Hope Football Hut headquarters right now. So Tottenham against Man City. So it is a game in which people will say, what is there to play for? Because neither side is actually going for the Premier League title. Because last I checked, the Premier League title might be, because Chelsea could say something, might be going to Merseyside. But still, Man City need to secure top 4, and Tottenham need to try and get into top 4. So right now, Tottenham are on 34 points. Man, Chelsea, these guys are funny dudes, man. Tottenham are on 34 points, and they are 6 points from top 4, because Chelsea are on 40 points, and Chelsea face Leicester City, who are third with 48 points. So Tottenham are saying, look, man, if Leicester City hold that dub, then Tottenham know that we can really close the gap between ourselves and that top 4 position. And for Man City, I think City know with 51 points they're good. 51 points they're good. But this is just sharpening their tools for the CL. So, and I think, before you go into that CL, it's very important to maintain a high level. And Pep Guardiola demands a very high level here. So for Man City, they're not really missing too many guys, and not only are they not missing too many guys, your boy Laporte's trying to say, "What's up, your boy Emerick, your boy Amariki is back in the group daily." Now, but if we're not looking at, say, Tottenham, we know that Harry Kane is down, boom. But I am really looking forward to seeing your boy Stephen Bergvin. Shout out to your boy Jay Sporsman. I'm looking forward to seeing Stephen Bergvin, because I was like, who's this dude? But I always know that, because looking at the Dutch team, there is a young core coming through in the Dutch side. There's a really interesting young core that is coming through in the Dutch side, and not only that, if you're a dude coming from either PSV or Ajax, you've got to be money. If you're either coming from PSV or Ajax, you have to be money. So I think what Mourinho is trying to do, he's trying to manage. This is where he really has to manage a situation right here. Because he knows for Man City, this is that. Similar to a tactic that he used with Liverpool. And he used this tactic at Tottenham's crib is, you know what? We can get at that defense. They are always light at the back. They're always light at the back. They always come light at the back. So I think his focus will be, if we can be defensively strong, we can hold these guys. And as long as we can hold these guys, let's get that ball to the sunrise in the east. Let's get that ball to the favela dude called Lucas Moura. And I want to see Stephen Bergvin play. I mean, maybe I don't know whether he's ready or not, whether he's fit, whether he wants to throw him in right now. I want to see him play. Bro, start the dude. If you start the dude, cool. Let me see him at least play for the 5 minutes in the second half. But what I also want to see, because remember, what is big right now is there is no... Also, they also bought another. Somebody reminded, they also bought another, I think, Portuguese midfielder as well. There's no Eriksen now. So what do they do when there is no Eriksen up in that piece? And because you have to replace a Bergvin is not in Eriksen, neither is the new guy that they bought. So who's not going to provide? That's Messi. You have to have a playmaker. You can have your attackers, your strikers, your wingers, your inside force. You must have your creator. You must have the guy that is creating cheddar for y'all. But where Man City are concerned, Sterling has been going off the ball slightly. Sterling has slightly been going off the ball, but you never know. Maybe he's just saving himself for the second half of the season. But your boy Sergio Aguero has been cash money cheddar. You know, the guy has been full on big time. So we all know how he's going to dance. I really believe Mahrez should be used more, because obviously Pep has this issue. Well, he has this issue, and it's a great dilemma. Do you ride with Sterling? Do you ride with Mahrez? Do you ride with Bernardo Silva? All really good players. But the way it's been going, I think Bernardo Silva and Mahrez have actually been much more informed and better informed than Sterling has been. And maybe it's one of those things that, where, you just need to give Sterling a bit of a rest for a game and then bring him in for another game. Just, refresh the energies as well. I just feel that it was 2-2 in the game that they played earlier in the season. It was 2-2 when I believe Pochettino was still in charge. But I think City are in a better space right now. And I think with Laporte returning, that is a massive, huge boost. And the crazy thing is that I just think that's Man City. I think Man City have held 2 or 3 L's at the crib. So away from the crib, City are high. It's only at the crib that things are a bit fishy. So I do feel that they're actually going to be in a stronger position coming to Tottenham's crib. So I just think that especially if City get their passing game going, control the game, but they find, if City keep finding spaces through their passing game, eventually they will undo Tottenham. So if they get those overlaps going, those through balls going, it'd be huge. But I believe Mendy is a doubt. Mendy is a doubt for the game, and he's important to that overlap. Let's real, because remember it's Mendy and Bernardo Silva who are 2 friends who walk on that left flank. So it's going to be a difficult one for Tottenham, a very difficult one. Although I think not having Harry Kane is a blessing in disguise, because how you beat Man City is with speed. So I think Tottenham's transitional play will be quicker and faster. And I think the key to beating Man City is when you win the ball, you have to break and attack quickly to try and expose that the defense and the midfielders trying to get back on the transition. So it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a good game, people say, Mourinho is a boring manager. Just relax, chill. 2010, relax, 2010. I know it was 10 years ago, but relax, it still counts. But I don't see Tottenham winning this game. No, I don't see Tottenham winning this game. A draw is a possibility, but looking at everything together as one, I just think City will. I think City are. They want to get some wins in here. And I think City, they are bruised. They're bruised based on how Liverpool have got that ass. Let's be real. Liverpool have got that ass. It is a 19 points gap, and if Liverpool beats Southampton, it's going to be a 22 points gap. So Liverpool have gotten that ass. So City are we got punched in the mouth, but we still have to play. But what is most more important is it's about winning. You have to maintain a winning thing, because I think the importance of this game is about sharpening your tools for the League Cup, FA Cup, but for Real Madrid. Because what Man City wants is they want to be in a winning state of mind by the time they face Real Madrid and those guys. So if I'm looking at the scoreline here, Tottenham can be on the counter. I just think that City will be. Because remember, Pep has a great record against Mourinho. He has a very great record against Mourinho. And this is a Pep Man City team that are already on points. And this is a Tottenham team that Mourinho is still trying to do. So even if the new signings coming, bro, it's new signings to a new environment against one of the best teams in Europe. So I'm going to say, I think it's going to be 2-0 to Man City. I think it's going to be 2. I mean, it could be 2-1. Maybe Tottenham can get a G. But I'm thinking maybe 2-1. Maybe 2-1, but I don't know. 2-0 seems a lot more likely. This Marine Tottenham team, they need some help. But if Tottenham can counter well, they can get them. And I'm telling you, Moura and Son can get that ass. But their strategy has to be on point, and they have to defend like demons. But for Man City, I think that if they feed Aguero, and they feed him well, because obviously the whole thing is that do you roll with Aguero or do you roll with Aguero? But Jesus, I roll with Aguero in this game. And I think Aguero has actually an honor record against Tottenham. I would roll Aguero in this game. And I think if they play for and they feed for Aguero and provide for Aguero, put Aguero in good spots, I think Aguero is a sharpshooter. So I'm going to say 2-0 to Man City in this game. Remember to subscribe, like the vid. The boys out. Become a Football Hut member and gain access to cool emojis on the live streams and get access to new YouTube content by clicking the join button here. And to view that new content, head over to the YouTube channel homepage and click on the community tab over here.